Hello, I'm Riley with Follett. Today we're working on a Follett Elite 710. We're going to be doing some rear service. This would include the reservoir, the bushing housing, the purge valve, or the scale kit. Tools we're going to need are going to be a stubby Phillips head screwdriver, a long Phillips head screwdriver, a pair of needle nose pliers, some Petrogel, and some paper towels. We remove the cover. We're going to hit the clean switch so the low water light comes on and drain all the water out of the machine. Now that our low water light has come on, we can shut the power off to the machine and unplug the piece of equipment. Next, we're going to prepare to slide the machine out of the louver docking station. I'm going to shut our water supply off. I'm going to pull our cleaning cup from our louver docking station. I'm also going to remove our ice transfer tube from the louver docking station. And now I'm ready to pull the machine forward for the service. Before sliding your machine out of the louver docking station, make sure you have slack in your water line. And then we can go ahead and grab the ice machine and just slide it forward. First, we're going to remove the flat plate that holds the drain tube in place on the base of the ice machine. Now we're going to remove the vent tube, and we're going to unscrew the 4 stainless steel screws on top of the reservoir. Remove the reservoir lid and move it to the side. Remove the 2 tape tabs on the side of the insulation. Then we're going to remove the insulation off the reservoir and set it aside. We're going to remove the shuttle actuator drain and the tube that's connected to the clean cup. Now we're going to remove the 3 stainless steel Phillips head screws from the rear of the reservoir. Even though that we purged the unit before we took it apart, there is still going to be some residual water in your evaporator barrel. Now that we've removed our 3 screws from the reservoir, we can pull our reservoir slightly out of the way, push forward our insulation, grab a hold of our bushing housing, and then everything comes apart in one assembly. And now all we have to do is remove the wires from the coil of the solenoid. Now we're going to remove our wires from the solenoid coil. Now we can pull the whole assembly out of the machine so that we can service it. If you're just cleaning your purge valve, all you have to do is 1/8 of a turn will take your coil off, and then you can remove your plunger and have access to your valve for cleaning. If you're removing the purge valve, you're just going to remove this 1 Phillips head screw and then just pull the tube off of the back of your reservoir. So whether you're installing a brand new reservoir or reusing the old reservoir, we want to put Petrogel on that red O-ring, and then also the one in the machine that I'll show you later. With a little Petrogel on your finger, just run it around and make sure that this red O-ring is lubricated. Now that you've cleaned, repaired, or replaced, now we're going to slide the bushing housing back on the evaporator with the reservoir and purge valve attached. Now we're tightening down our 3 Phillips head screws and we're going to replace the insulation. Now we're going to reconnect our clean cup and the drain for the shuttle assembly. Now I reinstalled the reservoir top and water sensors. Now I'm tightening down my 4 Phillips head screws, and then I'm also going to be pushing back my 1/4 inch vent line into the reservoir lid. Make sure to put your wires back on your solenoid coil for your purge valve. I put my retainer plate back for my drain from my purge valve line, and now I'm going to coat my hose barb here with a little Petrogel to make sure that we can slide it back into the louver docking station nice and easy. Now I'm going to push my ice machine back into the louver docking station. We're going to turn on our water supply, reconnect our ice transport tube to the louver docking station, and then we're going to take our clean cup and clip it to the top of the louver docking station. Now we plugged it in, we're going to turn the power back on. We're going to let this run for a few minutes, and then we're going to go over with a dry paper towel to make sure that we don't have any leaks.